channel, All Things Renee. I am Renee, of course, and this video today is going to be a treat. We're going to talk about how to construct a lace closure wig. Now, this is actually one of my creations, and I'm just going to tell you off the bat or out the gate. I have no experience. I'm not a licensed cosmetologist. I'm not a stylist. I'm just somebody that got tired of paying $250 every month to get my sew-in done, and I wasn't happy with how it looked. So I turned to YouTube and learned how to create my wigs myself. So what we're going to do today is create a wig using a 14-inch lace closure. Now, this hair is from True Glory. It is in the texture of body wave, and we are going to tint the lace using the black tea method. Now, I never used this method before, so feel free in the comments below to give me any type of tips, tricks. I'm definitely going to reference my YouTube people on how to do this, but that's going to be the first thing you see. And then we have 2 bundles, 14-inch body waves, and then a third bundle of 18-inch body waves. I'm actually making this wig for a coworker of mine, turned friend. So I'm excited. She's the reason why I'm actually making this video. She has asked me to make hair for her time and time again, and I'm like, nah, I make hair, that's good enough for me. I'm not sure if I want to get into the business of making hair for people, but why not? So definitely this video isn't going to be too long. It's going to show you how to tint the lace, how to construct the wig, and then how to style it. And then if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, definitely leave them in the comment section below. We are quarantining, baby, so I will read all of them. And then, of course, subscribe so that way you can see more videos from me in the future. But let's go ahead and get right into this. All right, guys, so what we're doing, we're using Earl Grey black tea. I have 10 tea bags, and of course, the lace closure. So I have my water boiling, and we're just gonna go ahead and pour it in. Like I said, I have about 10 tea bags. One video I saw, the lady let the hair sit for about 15 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. Just go ahead and pour it all in there, why not? All right now. And we're going to wash the hair anyway. So if it gets on the hair, that's not that big of a deal. But I am going to go ahead and set all of the lace inside, and then we're going to set the timer for 15 minutes, and then we'll be back. You'll need the closure, you'll need the 3 bundles, and what we have is our wig cap. So I got this from the local beauty supply store. I prefer this one. Of course, you'll see it once we take it out, but it's mesh style, it's breathable, and this is one that I've just used for the 3 previous wigs that I've made, so I'm most comfortable with this version. Then I have pre-threaded my needles. You need scissors, T-pins, and of course your thread, and I have 2 duck clips. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, you guys, so what I'm doing is showing you how I like to line up my stocking cap. I use the seam down the middle to match the point end of the stocking cap or the wig cap. And then I also use these seams on the side to ensure that the middle of the stocking cap is lined up perfectly, as you see in the video here. Okay, you guys, so I just pinned down the closure. So this is what it looks like. What you do is just pull the hairline a little bit past the wig cap. So that's what I have here. So I'm probably going to pull it down just a little bit more to make sure. But you'll see like the hairline just goes a tad bit past where the stocking cap is. And then we're going to start sewing on this side, and we're going to work our way around. So what we're doing next is anchoring down the closure. I'm taking the needle, holding the end of the thread, and what I'm going to do is take the needle under the closure, and I'm going to go through the mesh of the band, but not through the band itself. Go under, and then in order to anchor it, I'm going to separate the two threads from each other, and then I'm going to pull the needle through the thread, as you see. So for the second stitch, we're going to again place the needle through the mesh, through the closure, and instead of going through the thread, we're going to just wrap the thread around the needle 3 times and then pull, and this will secure our stitch. Okay, y'all, so I have just finished sewing the closure down. This is what it looks like. It's stitched all the way around. Okay, and then I just wrap the needle around like 5 times, and then I cut it. So this next step I'm doing is placing a track around the perimeter of the band, and this is just to ensure that when the wind blows, you're not going to be able to see the wig band. So this is me tacking it down. Okay, you guys, so you can see I have finished sewing the track around the band. Now for the fun part, you guys. We're about to start laying the tracks to fill in the wig space. So I'm not going to cut any more of the track. I'm just going to place it from side to side and sew the track down. And I'm going to work my way to the top of the hair. What I also like to do to determine the right amount of spacing is to turn my thumb sideways, so the width of my thumb, and I like to place it between the track. So basically, a thumb or index finger width apart is good enough for me. Finished, and this is where we are. We're about to flip over the track, but this is how it is coming along. Okay, so once we flip over the track, just gonna quickly show you. This is what I've been doing. So we're just gonna keep working our way, flipping until we get to about up here. So I am finished on this side. I sewed and I ended up stitching the last track to the closure, which all right, guys, we are making it to the finish line. So what I'm doing now is stitching my last track together. And as I'm stitching the track, I'm making sure that when I bring the needle up, that I'm also going through the closure perimeter as well. So I'm just going to continue to stitch my way around the perimeter. And there you have it. This is the end result of the wig. All I did was, of course, made the part. I added a little makeup in the middle to make it look realistic. And I added a few wand curls to make the closure hair blend in with the rest of the hair. Now, as you can see, this is what it looks like on me. I did not cut the lace off. I just flipped it under the wig itself because, again, this wig is not for me, it's for a friend, but I hope you guys enjoyed.